Good morning, sports fans. This is your boy Ocean Drive Slim, and today we have an unfortunate situation to talk about with Tyreek Hill. This article comes from The Blast. It says Tyreek Hill slams estranged wife's multiple DB claims as a shakedown. The drama between Tyreek Hill and his estranged partner, Keita Vaccaro, continues with domestic violence allegations. The NFL superstar has repeatedly made headlines over the end of his marriage to the media personality. The rifts in their union became evident in April when police officers responded to a domestic dispute call at their Miami area home. Keita Vaccaro filed for divorce less than a day after the incident and recently updated her documents with domestic violence allegations. She accused Tyreek Hill of multiple incidents of physical abuse that allegedly began shortly after they tied the knot in November 2023. Now, Tyreek Hill's rep vehemently denies his estranged wife's allegations. Hill's attorney, Julius B. Collins, wastes no time denying Vaccaro's domestic violence accusations. In a statement, the legal rep shut down the narrative as an extortion scheme, noting she, her mother, and her counsel hoped to shake Mr. Hill down. Collins argued that the allegation proved Vaccaro and her team were after Hill's fortune, claiming they hoped a smear campaign would force him to accept their terms. The attorney noted Hill's estranged wife wanted to get an unreasonable and unwarranted amount of money. However, they would not give up without a fight. And I quote, Mr. Hill will not be moved by this and awaits his day in court to present his evidence, the legal rep told TMZ. On the other hand, Vaccaro remains adamant that Hill repeatedly abused her during their 17-month marriage, including while she was pregnant with their daughter. Inside Keita Vaccaro's domestic violence allegations. And here's a picture of the alleged victim, Keita Vaccaro. According to Vaccaro's domestic violence filing, Hill became toxic 2 months after saying their vows in November 2023. She recalled the physical abuse started in early January 2024 while they were discussing their post-nuptial agreement. Vaccaro claimed Hill shoved her to the floor and stood over her before ripping off her necklace, leading to a cut and a bruise. The incident allegedly occurred at their guest house in Southwest West Ranches. 2 weeks later, the NFL star had a violent episode at an Orlando hotel. Vaccaro alleged he violently attacked her, throwing her to the floor, twisting her intimate body parts, ripping her hair out, and grabbing anything on her person he could get a hold of. Ripping, twisting her intimate body part. The abuse continued in February 2024 with Hill's estranged wife claiming he shoved a marijuana cigarette in her face before kicking her out of the house. The media personality claims there were 8 incidents. Again, here's a picture of Tyreek Hill and Keita Vaccaro. Vaccaro's filing alleged Hill abused her on 8 different occasions, noting he did not spare her while she was pregnant with their daughter. She described his behavior as extreme and outrageous, stressing that it went beyond human decency and conduct. Her claims came months after she accused Hill of attempting to manipulate her with their daughter. The Blast reported that she filed a motion imploring the court to prevent her former beau from leaving Florida with their child without prior notification or until a temporary custody ruling was made. Vaccaro stressed that Hill was impulsive and erratic by nature, claiming he repeatedly altered his plans for their daughter when he visited their marital home on May 1st. She explained that he attempted to intimidate her by threatening to take the little girl to LA for the weekend. The Miami Dolphins star's marriage ended after a domestic dispute. In her motion, Vaccaro painted Hill as an absentee father. She alleged he prioritized his needs over their daughters, claiming he was unaware of key details like her sleep schedule, preferred foods, and daily routine. Vaccaro's allegations matched the sentiments she and her mother shared with cops before her divorce filing. The Blast shared that she ended her marriage to Hill in April following a domestic dispute at their Miami area home. The media personality noted her statement about Hill's lack of involvement in their daughter's life sparked his aggressive outburst. Her mother called the cops after he allegedly threw a computer and grabbed the baby. However, the case was closed because authorities determined there was no cause for arrest. Huh. Tyreek Hill spotted with a mystery woman amid the divorce drama. Hill seemingly pushed the divorce drama behind him in June, turning heads after he was spotted spending quality time with a mystery woman. The blast reported that he was seen at the Evermore Bay Resort's community pool. The Miami Dolphins player arrived first before the mystery woman joined him in his cabana. Sources claim they spent nearly 5 hours together, enjoying each other's company and engaging in playful activities like splashing around in the pool. Eyewitnesses claim the pair seemed close, holding hands, and laughing heartily. However, sources noted there was no evidence of intimate exchanges like a kiss. Hill and his mystery date reportedly ended their pool date around 5:40 p.m., leaving the venue together. Who will emerge victorious in Tyreek Hill and Keita Vaccaro's divorce battle? We want to give credit to the blast for this article by Afuda Bamadele on September 9, 2025 at 10:30 a.m. Thank you for the article, Afuda Bamidele. I hope I got that right. My take, man. Domestic violence is not okay. Let's start there. Tyreek Hill is not to be excused for his behavior. He's an adult. He knows what's going on. He knows he's not to put his hands on a woman, especially some big, strong football player, man. That can't be good. And ladies, a little bit for y'all too now. Yeah. Y'all gotta take some responsibility for this. These cats give y'all these red flags. Quit chasing their money, man. And dare I say, some of them even know y'all there for the money. But they figure, hey, I'm gonna use you just like you using me. When it end, it just end. Oh well. We keep seeing this over and over and over again. Now what's gonna happen with Tyreek Hill? They already talking about him being traded. What is trading him gonna do? Is he gonna be a different Tyreek Hill because he get traded? Or is it gonna the abuse and everything else is just gonna go to another city? Somebody else, the police department gonna have to deal with it now. Is that what we doing? He's a great talent, man. He's an asset to the league, to the NFL, to his team. He is box office. Everybody wants to see the cheetah. Everybody want to see that speed every week. But y'all got to get the boy some help, man, if that's what he doing. Don't quit bringing these players back before they get them the help. Clearly there's something going on with this man that he needs to talk about. May need some therapy, may need some medication, maybe a combination of all of that. But don't just bring him back just to play football. Because one day the game is going to be over and he's going to have to go out into society. Will he have the things in his toolbox that he needs when it comes to conflict resolution? Sounds like he solves conflict the same way he does on the field, with violence, allegedly. How does the NFL break this cycle? How do they stop this? Do they vet the players deeper? Should there be some sort of psych eval? I mean, a more in-depth one? I don't know, you tell me. But this is a very unfortunate event, man. You hate to see it by anybody. But especially when it's somebody in the public eye like this, man. I wish Tyreek Hill and Keita Vaccaro the best going forward. But it's not looking good for the boy, man. Just to have these allegations alone Mm-mm. Ripping, twisting her intimate body parts, ripping her hair out. I don't know, man. That's bad. But like I said, all of this is allegedly. The man will have his day in court. I wish all parties the best. I'm just a blogger, man. I'm out here putting out the news. It's your boy Ocean Drive Slim. Appreciate y'all pulling up and listening to my tape. Like it, share it, subscribe it, tell a friend to tell a friend. And we're gonna grow over here, man, and build something, man. It's your boy Ocean Drive Slim, and I'm gone.